Thinking about a quick trip to Bangkok and wondering if the nightlife's really worth your time and money? In this episode, I'm spending 3 days in the city. I'm taking a break from moving, checking out some condos, and sharing my best tips for making the most of a weekend in Bangkok. Before I moved out here, I used to come down to Nana once a month to visit my girlfriend and just chill out. So I've got some genuine insider experience to share. Stick around until the end of this episode, where I'll give you some time and money-saving tips to make your trip even better. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the journey. Thanks for being here. G'day. I am in Bangkok today. It's a rather balmy day. I had to come over here for a 4-day trip that I'd already pre-planned, booked and paid for before we decided to move out here for good. So what I'm going to do in these 4 days is we're going to look around for some condos, just check out some pricing. Alrighty, we are at BTS and we're on our way to Bering to have a look at a condo. It's a very nice day today in Bangkok. It's beautiful weather. If you're only in Bangkok for 3 days, the best way to get around quickly and avoid traffic is by using the BTS Skytrain and the MRT subway. The BTS runs above the city with great views, and it connects you straight to popular nightlife areas like Nana, Asok and Thonglor. The MRT dives underground and links up with places like Sukhumvit, Chinatown. Together, they cover most of the spots you want to see in just a few days. They're clean, safe, affordable and way faster than sitting in a taxi during Bangkok's crazy traffic. I've done a lot of trips to Bangkok and spent a lot of money on taxis, and they're only getting dearer. The BTS and MRT is way faster and way cheaper. You can get to the airport for 150 baht, and the last taxi I took was 600 baht, including expressway fees. One of the easiest ways to get around is by using ride-hailing apps like Grab or Bolt. They're reliable and usually cheaper than regular taxis, plus no haggling, you know the price up front. And if you're really up for an adventure, try booking a motorbike through the app. It's the fastest way to cut through Bangkok's crazy traffic. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you game, it can save you a ton of time getting from A to B in the city. Good morning, Vietnam. Hang on, we're not there yet. We are back in Australia after my little 3-day dash up there in Bangkok. As you can see, this is my desk and my office setup because the house has been cleared out and we are ready to go. As mentioned, I had to get up there because it was a pre-planned trip. So I pre-planned it, pre-booked it before I got fired.
You're fired, get out of here.
So I had to get up there, spend some time with the girl and just relaxed, looked at some condos around Bangkok, just getting a little feel. And yeah, it was a great weekend. So anyway, I thought it'd be a great idea to let you guys know and share my 4 tips, 4 of the big issues I discovered and I've learnt from travelling up there once a month. So I've been doing that for a while now, so I have a little bit of experience. And I want to start by saying thank you to everyone who are leaving your comments in the last video. It's popping off, it's going great and I'm really enjoying it. Whether they're negative comments, positive comments, whatever, but most of you guys really, you are posting caring comments and I appreciate that. And keep them coming and we will share our knowledge and I hope that anyone else is planning on going up there will learn. They won't have to learn the hard way. And I've learnt a few hard mistakes on the way and I will share those with you as we progress with the channel. Anyway, so let's get back to the 4 tips. I've already shared with you the transport situation. Now really, this advice is really given to those who have the ability to come to Bangkok for the weekend. And because I live in Perth, I'm only 6.5 hours. So I was able to dash up here and do a 3-dayer, come back, Tuesday morning, and I had it down pat. So I had a system going, the most fast, efficient way I could get in, get out, and and not have any stress and make it a really relaxing time. So we've covered transport. The next one the next tip I would bring up is actually your luggage situation. Don't bring a big suitcase. Seriously, I take a little onboard suitcase and a little travel bag with a blankie and a little pillow for the plane and whatever snacks. And I go with Jetstar, so I bring my own food as much as I can to save money. Because I always have a frugal mindset. And no, I'm not rich, guys. I've had some comments in there saying, I've got more money than, brains or whatever that means. But no, I don't. I'm actually unemployed right now, and this is going to be our, hopefully a stream of income for us. So I've always had a frugal mindset, even when I did have money. So, I'm always thinking about cutting costs and saving where I can, because that's more money in the bar for you, where you can buy some beers or whatever you're into. I used to hang out in Nana because I love some of the bars near the Nana Plaza. I stumble in for one. I really enjoy going there because of the bands. And so going back to the luggage, just take a tiny little case and you can zip in and zip out of the airport, no problem. And honestly, Bangkok Airport is one of the most efficient airports I've ever been to. I don't think I've spent more than half an hour getting in or getting out of that place. It's amazing how efficient it is. And then what I would normally do, depending on how fast I wanted to get to my hotel, because I would fly on a Friday night, so I wanted to get to the pub as quick as I could on a Friday night, I would cop the taxi fee. Now I know I mentioned in the video that the last taxi I paid was 500-600 baht, and it was. I'm not joking, and I'm not stupid. I use Grab, I use Bolt. And actually, I think that was a Bolt, but it was still expensive. And I asked my girlfriend why it was so expensive. She said, oh, it's raining, so whatever that means. But no, it can be expensive. But honestly, you can jump on that train from the airport and you'll get to Sukhumvit in an hour. It's not a drama. And if you're not carrying tons of luggage, it's the way to go, because there's, it's 150 baht compared to 500 baht. And 500 baht is the going rate to get from the airport to Sukhumvit. I don't care what anyone says. If you can get there cheaper, so be it. But you got to pay the tolls to get in there fast. So we've covered luggage. Then there's the money situation. I always bring a pile of cash. And if you go down to the bottom level of the airport, there's a SuperRich down there. And thank you, Jen, for that tip. So it's down there near where you would catch the train or the subway. There's a bunch of exchanges down there hidden in the bowels of the airport, and that's where you're going to get the best rates. And the place I go to is called SuperRich. If you just look it up at the airport, and you'll go straight there, get your cash. So basically what I'll do, get off the plane, I don't need to grab luggage, go through customs, go and change my money, get back up the top, jump in a Grab and get to Sukhumvit as soon as I can. I'm at the pub by 10:30. Other tip is accommodation. If you're going to Sukhumvit or Nana, where I was kind of hanging out, I can give you some recommendations of one particular area where I stay, and I've been staying there for ages, and it's right there in the heart. So the area that I'm referring to is Sukhumvit 2. It's parallel with Sukhumvit 4 Alley, and it's not far from Nana Plaza, Stumble Inn and all the other pubs and clubs there. It's also not far from the Nana BTS, and you can always walk down to Terminal 21 for some shopping and food on the top floor. A couple of my favourite hotels along Sukhumvit 2 are Hotel Icon and my all-time favourite, Lohas Residence, which are self-contained units, and that's down the end of Sukhumvit 2. But if you can get this place for a good price, it's definitely worth the money. So the other cool part about this hotel, it has two entrances, one on Sukhumvit 2, and then you got one here on Sukhumvit Alley 4. This is where all the action is. It's like near Nana Plaza and all the bars up the other end. So yeah, it's quite convenient. You can get out on that road, and you can also come out here on the alley side. So very convenient. Stay tuned for the next episode, and do us a favour, everyone. hit that subscribe button. It's the best way you can support us right now. And if you want the updates on the latest releases, hit the bell button there for the notifications. Catch you next time. Thanks for visiting our channel.